While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. Which, this might be a repeat. We'll find out. Oh, this is her getting... Okay, this is her getting her college. So, okay, never mind. I am gonna skip this, because this looks completely the same so far. Speed up button's a lot faster. Oh. Oh, it's like a... It literally looks like a VHS.
Welcome.
That's good.
You've got Dad.
I've got dads, guys. Best part. Message. Use your hips when throwing. When throwing what? Bowling balls? It's been a long day of clipping coupons. Looks like there's a sale on boxed brownie mix. That reminds me. I wonder what Joseph's up to. I should see if he wants to hang out. Or if he wants to go to the store with me and use these coupons. Looks like he's online. Maybe we should message. Hey Joseph, wanna hang? Takes a moment for Joseph to respond. He's so much more responsive than Robert. Whoa! Hi Kyle. Kyle. Hope you finally recovered from your brownie-induced coma. And I know I promised you a fun hang, but tonight I'm actually chaperoning a youth group mixer. Of course you are. Amanda's invited, of course. If you're not doing anything, you should come. Oh, that sounds nice. And be a chaperone with me, because I need the help. Less nice. Using me? I think for a moment. And I'm a little bummed out, of course. I suppose I just wanted some me and Joseph time. Maybe to get to know him a little better. Ah, what the heck. My friend needs help. My friend needs my help. I type back. Buddy, if you need me, you got me. Just tell me where I need to be tonight. Oh, I'm so sweet. Joseph lets me know the details. It starts pretty soon. I should get ready. I didn't get to see the details. I knock on Amanda's door and peek in. Hey Amanda, I'm about to head out.
Yes.
Where are you off to? Are you gonna go to extreme couponing? What's extreme couponing? I'm actually gonna go chaperone this youth mixer dance that's happening at Joseph's church. He says you're invited, but if you don't want to come, I'll cover for you. You know what? I'm down. Maybe I can make some new friends. That's a good attitude. But I'll have you know that I'm mostly doing this for the potential of free food. Thank you, Amanda. You get 4 daughter points today. Just 4. Just the 4. I don't know what your max cap is of the day, but today just 4. Can I trade them in for a daughter lava lamp? Sorry, you only have enough for a daughter spider ring. Or some of those daughter plastic jumpy frogs. I want a plastic jumpy frog. I loved those things. I like those things. They try their hardest. It's inspirational. It's true. I love it. Where you like, Jesus is coming? I don't think that's how you spell coming. One guess who wrote that. I'm gonna guess. If it's a youth mixer and they're forced to go, I'm gonna guess Ernest. I'm pretty sure. It's either Ernest or Damien's son, but I feel like Damien's son just doesn't give a shit to do that. We arrive at the church to find that nobody's there. There are decorations and balloons and banners and everything, but no youths. I've been to a couple dances in my life, and not that I want to paint myself as some sort of dance expert, but generally dances require people. She's not wrong. Just saying. And those people need to be dancing. All of a sudden, Joseph jogs up to us. He looks frazzled. You're here! I need your help! Joseph gestures to the hand-painted banner hanging above the church door that reads, Jesus is coming.
Huh?
Yikes.
Whoa!
Well, that's certainly a thing.
Oh.
God made all things, Amanda. Except for the banner. Ow, my back! Ernest made that. Why am I not surprised? Why? Ernest made that. I I genuinely can't tell if he meant that maliciously or if he just can't spell good. Oh, poor Ernest.
Oh.
You know what God also does? Forgives. He forgives teenagers, and he never, ever breaks their box mods. Box mods? What's a box mod? Are you going to break Ernest's box mod? No, Amanda. That would be a sin.
Oh.
I think it's the one right after sloth.
Right.
Specifically breaking box mods. Kyle, I need your help getting this thing down before anyone sees it. I can swing that. Amanda, can you help? Physical labor, huh? Amanda begins rapidly scanning the mostly empty room, looking for an escape route of her own. I have to go set up the food. The food's already set up. I'm gonna do a final inspection pass of the food to make sure it's up to code. I'm gonna eat your food. Amanda's able to bolt away before myself or Joseph can get another word in. Whew, she can really book it when she wants to. Her father was a giant pair of legs. I dated some giant arms once, but it turned out they were all right. Okay, you must have been devastated.
Oh.
It was it was Armageddon. At least she's honest. It's true. I mean, at least. Box mods are vape things. Oh, got you. Never buy them off Craigslist. They will hurt you. The mod will. Okay. Take note, guys. And this pun. Okay. Dots. No, it's... I get it.
Oh.
It'll workshop it. There's a gem in there somewhere.
Yes.
I think it was Al. My bad. I'm really glad you're here, Kyle. Are you enjoying my company, or did you just lure me out here for my strong arms and height advantage? A little of both. How tall are you? Pretty sure I'm shorter. It's always something with you, Joseph.
Wink.
Wink. Something handsome and pious? You're not that pious. Debatable. You just alluded to breaking a child's vape pen. I would have lost the debate. You ready to do this? Let's make some magic happen. Magic isn't real, Kyle. God said that. God was also a bush at one time. True. Joseph and I grab... I know that much about God. Why the fuck am I, like, not knowing how to talk about prayer and the Jesus? Who says that? Someone who doesn't know anything. But I know about a fucking bush. Burning bush. Really? I question myself. We grab a step ladder, and walk over to Ernest's spanner. That turd Ernest had one final trick up his sleeve. Looks like this nightmare is stapled and taped 6 ways from Sunday. Any ideas? What happened to your strong arms and height advantage? Ah, right. I forgot about those. But I realized my oversized dad fingers are far too large to get leverage on the tiny staples. You got a hammer I can use to pry these off?
Oh.
Kyle, this is a church. We get a little nervous around hammers. Why? And nails. Ow. Pretty sure you would have a hammer anyway, but okay. I'm kidding. We just don't have a hammer.
Right.
But we do have to hurry. The youths will be here any moment, and I'll never hear the end of it if we don't fix this. Then get a ladder and just, like, finish it. Like, finish the O. Instead of having it be a U. Anyway. Wait, I have an idea. I run and grab a marker. I'm brilliant. It's fine. I run and grab a marker that Ernest used to draw this thing and jump back on the ladder. We can't get it down, but we can send a different message. I only got one shot here. Let's do this right. I was gonna say... Or I'm not that smart. I thought I was brilliant. I'm not that brilliant, apparently. Calming. So... I apparently had a pink marker. Or maybe I just covered it with extra banner material. I am able to turn the U into an A and an L somehow. It's a little tight, but it works. Well, that's true, I guess. Bask in his calming presence, Joseph. Relax. Crisis averted. Let's just hope the youths don't notice. Oh, they're gonna notice, buddy. Joseph checks his watch. The DJ should be here by now. Just then, the door swings open and a man struts in with his DJing equipment. What voice did I give him? Oh my god, tour guide, buddy. He did say he was a DJ. What else did he say he was? Shit! He said he was like 2 other things, which means he's gonna be in 2 other ones. Damn it! How did I not catch on to that?
Lawrence of Arabia.
Wait, you're not the usual guy. What happened to Evan? Evan knew exactly when to play the Cupid Shuffle.
Hey.
I think it was like dorky. Quizmaster, nude model. Oh, he did say nude model, didn't he? And Quizmaster. Clown, I thought clown too. Clown was what I was actually going to say initially. DJ, clown, new model, tour guide, mime. Shit. Hey, I'm not Evan. Evan sold all of his DJ equipment to backpack through Europe, so I'm filling in for him.
Hey.
I do envy him though. What I would give to drop everything and start over, haha. Are you alright? Alright, I'm better than alright. I'm DJ Spin Master Quinn. I can't talk in that voice and read at the same time apparently. He sighs heavily. I usually do trivia nights, but I moonlight on the 1s and 2s to give myself a sense of purpose in life. Buddy, is he? Okay. Well, you'll have to do. You have a playlist of fun songs that youths will like that won't inspire impure thoughts or tempt them to the dark side, right?
That's the good.
The DJ thinks for a moment.
Hey.
Believe me, buddy, I got what you need.
Hey.
Okay, great. I'll let you set up. I'll let you get set up. The DJ leaves. Let's keep an eye on this one. He sounded like he was just gonna play Creep by Radiohead on repeat. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. Okay, so I love and hate that song. And the reason why is because of Rock Band. All because I never heard it before Rock Band, but it was the one I could pass easily. And I loved it for that, but I hated it because I had to play it a lot. After some time, kids from the community start filing into the dance hall. Some of them seem to notice our sign hack, but they don't seem to care. Most of the kids group off into tiny clusters, standing in circles and casting sideways glances at the other group of teens. Man, I do not miss being a teenager at social functions. Hey, party people! Everyone in the room turns their attention to the DJ.
DJ Spin Master.
DJ Spin Master Quinn coming at you with the sound that people want. We're off to a good start. This next tune goes out to all the ladies in the audience. Ladies, let me hear you say yeah. A few half-hearted yeahs echo through the crowd.
That's the good stuff.
All right. He sighs
I
again.
am sad.
I am sad. There you go. Man, it's been a heavy couple of days, buddy. No, not the time. And then I ruin it with Robert. That's terrible. Here. This next one's actually just for my wife, Sandra. Sandra? I hope we can work things out. My little honeysuckle vine.
Now, who wants to listen to radio?
The DJ begins playing Creep by Radio. So if you don't play the stream safe, YouTube safe, checked, if you don't have that checked, I wonder if it actually starts playing Creep. Just to immerse you a little bit better. That's probably what it does, honestly. Or when Robert had us play a song, Waits, I bet you it would have been the actual song. Which would be cool! But I don't want to be muted. It's fine. Amanda slides up to me, pizza in one hand and punch in the other.
Yeah.
Creep, huh? Bold choice for a youth group. Let's see where he goes with this. After the song finishes, he plays Creep again. Is the DJ crying? Oh, buddy, no. If you want to watch the kids really closely, you can catch them cringe every time Tom York swears. Wow. There they go. Maybe we should do something about this. Joseph runs up to us. He's killing the vibe. They're listening to swears. Sad swears. Not even just swears. The fact they're sad. We have to do something. You guys should try and give him a pep talk. Maybe work him up to Everybody Hurts by REM. Or at the very least, No Rain by Blind Melon. You want to help us cheer him up? Or you can listen to Reliant K. I love Reliant K, and that's Christian. Actually, I just saw my friend, Frederico. Honey, no. Frederico? He's from Latin. He's from Latin? I didn't know you were taking a Latin class. Oh, as in Latin class. I'm like, don't think that's a place. It's fine. Okay. I'm not... So he's from the country of Latin. Yeah, that's what I was confused about. Yes, it exists. Don't Google it. You can go, Amanda. It's fine. And she's gone.
My feelings hurt.
His feelings are hurt, guys. Joseph and I make our way to the DJ booth where Spin Master Quinn is having a quiet cry. Buddy. Hey, bud. Hey, my dudes. How's the party jamming? It's, not? Aw, I'm sorry, fellas. Just taking a moment to find my groove. Gotta play the sad tunes to properly appreciate the bangers, right? That's not how DJing works. Guess save. That's not how DJing works. Shut up and play the hits. Play the booty bumpers. It's what Jesus would have wanted. I'm pretty sure that's not what Jesus would have wanted. So, let's say that's not how DJing works. So, now stop me if I'm out of line here, since I've never been a DJ and don't have any current plans to become one, but I don't think that's how it works. The kids came out here to have a good time. You gotta cool it on the sadness, bro.
Master Quinn.
There we go. Hey, buddy, if it's problems you're having with...
That's the good stuff.
Joseph leans in close to me.
Okay.
What was his wife's name again? It was Sandra. It was Sandra. If you're having problems with Sandra, I can help you too. I do counseling. It's my job here, and I'm very good at it. Oh, I don't know. I can tell you're hurting. Nobody voluntarily listens to that much radio on repeat unless they're really going through some tough times. Trust me, I know.
Lawrence of Arabia.
Joseph places a hand on Spin Master Quinn's shoulder, who immediately collapses into Joseph's embrace, quietly, crying quietly. There, bud. It's gonna be okay. Thank you. I'll put on some dance hall anthems. You're the best, Spin Master Quinn. And with yet another crisis averted, Joseph and I return to the dance floor where Amanda's waiting with an ice cream cone. Of course she is. Yeah. They have ice cream here. Good work, Amanda. How's it looking out there? Well, for a dance, there's not a whole lot of dancing. Looks like people are starting to bail, though. This is a disaster.
Right.
Don't be so hard on yourself. This ice cream? Top notch. I'm sorry for dragging you into this, Kyle. You and Amanda should just go home. I'm not gonna make you stay here for the train wreck. It's not a disaster. We can still fix this. We can... I must save. I still don't realize what we have to do. What do we have to do? Amanda, get out of here. I don't think you're gonna want to be here for this. Or be seen with me after this. Oh no, I heard about this! Saving. Oh god, you're not going to... I throw my car keys to Amanda. I'll get a ride back with Joseph. Just remember me as I am now. Not as what I'm about to become. Amanda nods. Nice knowing you, Pops. She runs out the door. Joseph, I'm gonna turn it up on the dance floor. No! With luck, we can get these youths into it as well. Are you in or out? Joseph stares at me. He knows what has to be done as much as I do. See you on the other side. See you on the other side. Joseph and I walk onto the dance floor in the middle of the room. The youths all stare at us, unsure of what we're doing. Time to get our groove on. Let's start off with easy and work our way up to the more technical stuff. I'm gonna save. Okay, so I heard something can go terribly wrong during this if I'm not careful. Kind of want to see things go terribly wrong in the reload. I want to get the bed. Okay, so I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that achievement. So let's do the worm. Oh no. I drop to the floor and immediately regret it. I'm going to be feeling this for weeks. Wow, I am definitely not as good at this as I was in college. After a few weak full body undulations, I get back to my feet. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but too much too fast. Also, you're covered in dirt now. I look around at all the semi-disgusted youths. Maybe that was the wrong move. Alright, Kyle, let's turn up the heat. The running man? I don't know what the shopping cart is. I think I do. Sprinkler, I know. Running man, I'm assuming? Running man worked for me? Okay. Since time immemorial, this move has never let me down. I start jogging in place, matching the movements with my arms pushing out. This seems to awaken something in Joseph, who feels the fire or the running man deep within him. I look around to the youths. They're getting into it. Nice work, but we better pick it up or they'll lose interest quick. The cabbage patch, the windmill, or the hammer slide. I have no idea what any of these are. Hammer time. Let's do it. I try to do the hammer slide. Honestly, it's not a bad bit, but the kids don't get too into it. Good effort, buddy. But I think that Pan flashed a little too long ago. Pan flashed? They're not looking too lively yet, but we can still turn it around. Attempt twerking. Can we attempt twerking? Oh god, twerk. Okay, I'm gonna twerk. Twerking is still a thing kids do, right? Not youth, Christian kids. Anyway, I gyrate my butt. Oh, this feels bad. This feels really rough on my lower back. Several of the kids have their heads in their hands. One kid is filming me with his phone. My career in politics is over. Alright, maybe twerking it wasn't the best choice. Alright, time for the big finish. Backflip! Death drop. It's probably the death drop. Wait, attempt an unrehearsed backflip. Lift Joseph up to Dirty Dancing style! Death drop. I'm assuming the backflip. I heard backflip. Backflip. I've seen plenty of people do backflips before. It can't be that hard, right? I bend my knees and throw my arms back. Joseph grabs me. Kyle, don't you dare. I know I could land it. I'm not letting you break your neck in my church. We're not insured for that. The kids stand in awed silence. The miscalculation of my dance selections and the stumbling awkwardness of the bodily movements that followed will be the stuff of legends. Buddy, I can't believe this. Usually I'd try to diffuse a situation like this with self-deprecating joke, but I can tell we're way beyond that. If I don't do something big, Joseph, Amanda, and the entire youth center population of Maple Bay will never look at me the same way again. Oh no, they won't. Oh, they won't. Let's find out what happens. For any of you that don't know, I knew this bit a little bit. In silence, I shift my weight to one side, take a breath, and prepare to do an acrobatic step-up style sideways flip, which I plan to transition into a head spin, or one of those other breakdancing moves the youths think are so cool. I always secretly believed I'd be really good at that kind of thing. I was wrong. In one motion, I tumble myself directly through a nearby drink table, and rolling to my feet, I continue to crash and break through this succession of other snack tables in my path. The kids laugh in shock and point their fingers in smartphone cameras. It'd be a great viral comedy goof. A $10,000 hit. If on the last table I didn't slip on a discarded punch ladle and smack into a punch bowl chin first, breaking my neck and killing me instantly. I don't even time to think about, I don't think he means have time. I don't even have time to think about my daughter in my final moments of consciousness. Wait, what waits for me beyond the veil? Maybe I'll never know. Maybe this is it. Blackness. RIP Kyle! You died. Never attempt physical activity without stretching first. I got the achievement, Panic at the Disco. That's my favorite band! I died. RIP me. That was my goal though, so I'm gonna reload. Kyle did just die. Okay. The music's still playing even though I'm not there. That escalated quickly. I love the Dark Souls style. You died. Yeah, seriously. I won't even let me do the bats. Start with the lawnmower. Alright, let's start this, baby. I start lawn mowing the dance floor. Joseph seems to respond to that and decides to mow another patch of grass on the dance floor. That's the stuff. I look around. Well, looks like we've got everyone's attention. Alright, Kyle, let's turn up the heat. Shopping cart or sprinkler? I'm gonna guess... LOL, you've been banned from the worm. I've been banned from all of them. Oops. Farm theme? What? Sprinkler? Okay, I'm gonna try sprinkler. I pull out the classic, hand behind the head, finger pointed out. I point at and make direct eye contact with several of the youths in the room. I think that makes them feel uncomfortable, but I push past it. Joseph understands. We must water the lawn. We just came off the end of an imaginary drought and the grass is dying. That escalated quickly. Don't worry, imaginary grass. We got you. I look around to the youths. They're getting into it. Nice work, but we better pick it up or they'll lose interest quick. Alright. I don't know what these are. I know the Cabbage Patch vaguely, but I could never reenact it because I can't remember enough. I don't know what the windmill is. Probably... Let's do the windmill.
Oh.
I've seen breakdancers do this, so it shouldn't be too hard. I drop to the oh, that's a windmill. Oh shit. I drop to the floor and try to spin my legs around. I'm sure this does not look appealing. That does not look appealing. I look around to the youths. They are not appealed. Shit. They're not looking too lively yet, but we can still turn it around. Butter churn. Farming is hard work, but we need the butter for the harvest. I start churning like it's the only sustenance that's going to get the homestead through those cold winter months. I move my hands in a circle in order to transform the milk cream into a delicious high-calorie cooking ingredient. This will be perfect on Ma's homemade cornbread. You gotta turn it up more than that. Come on, we gotta get the kids into it. Alright, time for the big finish. I really want to do that one, but I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble for it. Dirty dancing, do it! Okay, I'm gonna do it. Dirty dancing. I approach Joseph, and motion that I'm about to lift him up.
Cracker Barrels.
Are you strong enough to do that? I don't know! Without regard for human safety, I summon all of my might and lift Joseph above my head. It isn't quite dirty dancing, but Joseph is a good sport and spreads his arms while I spin him in a circle. I look at the crowd. They seem to love it. That's just blank. I look around the room to see if we convince any of the youths to come to dance. Nothing. Just a bunch of kids staring at us. I guess we didn't capture their hearts with the magic of dance. One of the kids yawns. Fuck! Is there any way to make it okay, or is Joseph gonna feel like shit no matter what? Well, we gave it our best shot. I feel like is there a way to get them to dance? I feel like there's gotta be. So, start with the lawnmower. Sprinkler. Okay. Pull out the classic sprinkler. Imaginary grass, we got you. The Cabbage Patch.
Hey.
You can never go wrong with the Cabbage Patch. Joseph follows my lead. We both take our arms and move them around in a circle, as I assume you would do in a Cabbage Patch. I look around to the youths. I think they like our agriculture. They're not looking too lively yet, but we can still turn it around. Alright. Butter churning just sounds wrong here now, though. Moonwalk? Okay, I'm gonna do that. I start sliding my feet backwards. I can't tell if this looks good or not, but I think these kids have seen enough people doing moonwalks that they understand the general concept. Joseph makes a moonwalk attempt as well. Surprisingly, dude pulls it off flawlessly. I look around to the youths. They're cheering! Alright, time for the big finish. And now dirty dancing style, I'm guessing. I approach Joseph with a motion. Alright, so let's just lift him up and see what happens. The kids swarm the dance floor. They're all laughing and dancing to the music. Looks like our job here is done. Guys, we did it. You guys did it, really, is what happened. But somewhat obligingly, the kids take the dance floor and start to move around. Before long, they're starting to laugh and enjoy themselves. It was dicey, but we've done our jobs.
Nice.
Come on, the rest of the chaperones will take it from here. What?
Oh.
I have something to show you. The void. He has to show us the void. Joseph leads me out of the main room and down various darkened corridors of the church. I can barely see anything and find myself tripping over my own feet. Joseph, I think I've lost you. His hands find mine in the darkness. I'm right here. I'm glad he can't see me blush. We keep walking. Where are we? This church is huge. We're almost there. I actually have to admit I was a little dishonest with you. I didn't just invite you out here to help me with chaperone. What happened to lying being one of the 10 things you're not supposed to do? I think there's an exception for when you're trying to surprise a friend. Joseph closes the door behind us. I guess we're in a random room in the depths of the church now. What could he possibly have planned? So, last time we talked about escaping to an island where we could live out an easy tropical lifestyle where our only worry is trying to find that lost shaker of salt. Since we can't actually do that, I figured I could bring a little bit of the tropics to Maple Bay. It's not quite Margaritaville, but something like it. Joseph throws on the lights.
Oh.
Margarita Zone, which is the name of his achievements. Welcome to the Margarita Zone. I look around as my eyes adjust to the light. It's his office, but there are twinkle lights strung around across the walls, little garlands of fake flowers, and 2 beach chairs set up in front of the desk. There's a blender and 2 glasses sitting on the table. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. This is really cute! This is actually hella cute, yo. Click. Joseph, this is amazing.
Nice.
There's no pop tops to step on here, buddy. Pop tops? You did this for me? Bro. Joseph takes a seat and gestures for me to do the same. I did this for us. I think we've both earned it. I settle in while Joseph pours us both margaritas. You really went on all out.
Wow.
I have a flair for the dramatic, and you can't lead the community if you don't know how to make a good margarita. I take a sip of mine. This is a killer margarita. I would follow this man. Just because of his margarita skills. Do you think the dance is gonna go okay without our sick dance moves? No, not here. You're missing the point of Margarita Zone.
Oh.
Margarita Zone is a place of rest and relaxation. It's a place where you can kick your feet up and forget about your worries for a while. Aww. Let's save. But I'm gonna do It's Heaven on Earth. Nope. That's not it. Because I was like, what's an onion slice mean? Apparently bad things, so never mind. I should really delete some of those other ones, like for Robert, but oh well. Watch out for blown out flip-flops. Nope, wait, hold on. Stop it! Mexican cuties! Which I didn't think it would be Joseph, but I could be wrong. Or maybe he's just really hard to please and doesn't always have eggplants.
Oh.
Oh. Well, let's do the Mexican cuties. Both were likes. Totally. I've got my stick and poke kit in my desk. I was kidding. I'm also kidding. But I do actually have a stick and a poke kit in my desk. Confiscated it from Ernest. Of course you did. Of freaking course. Joseph gestures to the makeshift island bar he's made. You know, it's funny. This reminds me so much of when I was younger. I've been meaning to ask, what did you do before you started preaching? It's uninteresting. I left home young and got into a lot of trouble. What kind of trouble? Trouble meant I got to go wherever I wanted, whenever I wanted. I hitchhiked around the country, went on adventures, met all kinds of people, and did some stuff I'm not too proud of. But I was young and in love, and I didn't have to answer to anybody.
Ah.
And now, I host fundraiser car washes and take the kids to soccer practice on the weekends. Sorry, I don't mean to get heavy here. It's okay. It seems like you spend a lot of time taking care of others, but not enough time taking care of yourself. If you need to talk about it, I'm here for you. Joseph stares deeply into the blender filled with ice and margarita mix.
Yeah.
It's just, I think about Margaritaville a lot. Or, I guess the concept of it. A place where I could strum on my six string while I wait for the shrimp to boil. Drink margaritas all the time. Forget my worries. It's an easy life. I had Margaritaville once. But I think the closest I'm ever going to get back to it is Margarita Zone. A short and occasional reprieve from daily life. Is that such a bad thing? This is pretty nice.
Yeah.
It doesn't last forever. It's the rub. When you're in Margarita Zone, it's not like your problems have really gone away. You're just choosing to ignore them.
Yeah.
Maybe you're looking at it the wrong way. Maybe Margarita Zone is actually better than Margaritaville, because Margaritaville itself is an impossible ideal. Remember that what Spin Master Quinn said? Sometimes you have to play the sad tunes to appreciate the bangers. If stepping on a pop top is your biggest concern, how could you possibly appreciate the boiling shrimp?
Oh.
And Margarita Zone isn't Lockland to this office. I think it's about finding the little pieces of Margarita Zone throughout your day and taking joy in those moments. And that's awfully optimistic of you. It doesn't have to be anything big. For me, I think it's being able to quietly do word jumbles and drink some strong coffee in the morning. To see my daughter smile, or I smile at Joseph. To spend some quality time with a good friend. Yeah? Yeah. I can feel myself leaning closer to Joseph. Is it just me, or is he leaning closer too? That's. Joseph tenses up. He downs the rest of his margarita and hops out of his chair.
Oh.
It's getting late. We should head back. Sure. Joseph and I make sure the dance wraps up without an incident before he takes me back to the cul-de-sac. Ooh, bear and tail. Get a little fuzz tail, guys. I hop out of Joseph's car before he pulls into his own driveway. Thanks again for the help. Thanks again for Margarita Zone. Maybe we'll go back there one day. If we do, it'll be my own damn fault. Joseph chuckles and drives away. I walk into the living room to find Amanda curled up under a blanket and groaning on the couch. Hey, Panda, you feeling okay? Dad, I have a tummy ache. Eat too much youth group food? I drank too deeply from the well of life, and now I pay the price. And by well of life, I mean the big lukewarm punch bowl of seltzer juice and sherbet. Amanda slides to the floor with an elongated groan. Need anything, kiddo? A time machine that goes back approximately 2 hours in the past so I can warn myself about the folly of excess? I'll pour you a glass of water. Love you, Pops. How'd the dance go? Oh, I crushed it. Got the kids on the dance floor at the expense of my dignity. A fair trade. Also, everything hurts. I'll see you in the morning, kiddo. Night, Dad. Cute. A cattail appears, yeah. Hi, Bear. Your voice, too. Although right now it's not there. Hey! S, what? I did it. What? Bonding? Excellent. Handy? Leadership? Excellent. Sorted past? Radiohead? Excellent. Crying? Excellent. It's not even because of me. Rank S. I got Margarita Zone 2 out of 3? What?